Hi and welcome to Me After You. I'm Kira Ning and this is the podcast where I play some songs that JDY has recommended or has talked about in his interviews. This is modeled after a radio show, but it's not going to be so professional. This is really being done out of boredom. In case you didn't know, JDY that I'm mentioning is Jang Yoon, actor, CEO, bae. I really like him, and so in this time where I don't have much to do, I really want to play some songs that are related to him, and hopefully as you're listening to this, you're gonna have a good time as well. The first song that I'm gonna play is, I think, an anthem of this fandom. You wouldn't know Jang Yoon if you didn't know this song. He first sang it, I think, in a radio show that he had appeared with Kim So-hyun, and they were promoting the Tale of Nokdu, and he sang this song because he really liked it at the time, and it has since become a staple in all his fan meets. I think you should know this. This is Your Shampoo Scent in the Flowers.
흔들리는 꽃들 속에서 내 샴푸 향이 느껴진 거야. 스쳐 지나간 건가 뒤돌아보지만 그냥 사람들만 보이는 거야. 다와가는 집 근처에서 괜히 핸드폰만 만지는 거야. 한번 연락해볼까 용기 내보지만 그냥 내 마음만 아쉬운 거야. 걷다가 보면 항상 이렇게 너를 바라만 보던 너를 기다린다고 말할까. 지금 집 앞에 계속 이렇게 너를 아쉬워하다 너를 연락했다 할까. 지나치는 꽃들 속에서 내 샴푸 향만 보이는 거야. 스쳐 지나간 건가 뒤돌아보지만 그냥 내 마음만 바빠진 거야. 걷다가 보면 항상 이렇게 너를 바라만 보던 너를 기다린다고 말할까. 지금 집 앞에 계속 이렇게 너를 아쉬워하다 너를 연락했다 할까. 어떤 계절이 너를 우연이라도 너를 마주치게 할까. 난 이대로 아쉬워하다 너를 바라만 보던 너를 기다리면서 아무 말 못하고 그리워만 할까. 걷다가 보면 항상 이렇게 너를 바라만 보던 너를 생각한다고 말할까. 지금 집 앞에 기다리고 때로 지나치고 다시 기다리는 꽃이 피는 거리에 보고파라 이 밤에. 걷다가 보면 항상 이렇게 너를 아쉬워하다 너를 기다린다고 말할까. 지금 집 앞에 계속 이렇게 너를 아쉬워하다 너를 연락했다 할까.
And that was Jang Bong-joon's Your Shampoo Scent in the Flowers. As you can tell, I can barely say these titles in English, so I'm not gonna try to do that in Korean. I'm not about to butcher the language, even though I'm sure the Korean title sounds much, much better. So, how's everyone doing on this April day? I know that it's been really tough for many people, and we haven't seen much of Donghyun this year. He did a video recently to promote or to encourage people to vote in the coming elections in Korea, the general elections. And yeah, I think it's really cool. He chose the word No Vote, No Weapon, which I thought was very, very nice. Other than that, people have been seeing that he's been bulking up because of his new show. Now, OCN Search is gonna start filming in May, and I'm really looking forward to that. But if you ask me, I'm looking forward more to his movie. If you remember, right after filming The Tale of Nokdu, he filmed for this low-budget indie movie called Run Boy Run, and I find it quite interesting. When I've read the synopsis, I thought that it probably be like a human drama or something, but it seems to have some like mystery element to it as well. So there's been like differing things coming out. He plays a high school student. People who know me would know that I'm not really into high school dramas. I used to be a high school teacher, and it just, I don't know, maybe an occupational hazard. I just don't really like to watch high school dramas, but high school movies for some reason like just don't irk me the same way. So and I really like movies, so I'm really looking forward to that. Other than that, recent news is that Dong-yoon is he's still considering whether or not to star in this new show about lipstick. What is the title? Someday Don't Put On That Lipstick is a really weird title, y'all. I don't know what's that about. But no confirmation on that yet. So mostly he's gonna be busy with Search. Interestingly, Search, the female lead is gonna be played by FX's Crystal. Crystal, I don't know. She's a singer, and she's very pretty and a very good singer. I haven't really watched her acting, and people say that it's improving, so it'd be interesting to see her. I can see why they would choose her as a lead, because she has a very like cold assassin kind of look, which would, I think, fit very well in an action show. Yeah. And fans have also pointed out that Dong-yoon once mentioned in an interview that in his army days, he went to army in 2012 to 2014, and he said in his army days one of the songs that he listened to a lot was FX's Electric Shock. And so I'm gonna play that for you now. It's quite interesting how life turns out.
Electric shock, electric shock. 점점 전류들이 몸에 타고 흘러다녀. 기절할 듯 아슬아슬 찌릿찌릿. 충분해 네 사랑이 과분해. 격하게 날 아끼는 거다 알아. 불꽃처럼 빨리 들어가. 끝이 안 보여. 떨어져 쿵. 여기는 어디. 열심히 점점 빨라지는 빛 점점 더 크게 뛰는데 이미 한계를 넘어서 I'm in shock 이 electric shock 나나나나나 electric 나나나나나 electric 나나나나나 electric shock 나나나나나 electric 나나나나나 electric 나나나나나 electric shock 전압을 좀 맞춰서 날 사랑해줘 기척 없이 나를 놀래키지 말아줘 충돌하지 말고 살짝 나를 피해줘 격변하는 세계 그 속에 날 지켜줘 선생님 이건 뭔가요 숨이 가쁘고 열이 나요 말문이 막혀 귓가는 딩동딩동 눈이 바쁘셔 머릿속은 점점 빨라지는 빛 있지 그 눈빛 속에 강렬한 레이저 내 마음 깊은 곳 중폭되는 에너지 대체 끝이 없는 너의 게이지 점점 빨라지는 빛 점점 더 크게 뛰는데 이미 한계를 넘어서 I'm in shock 이 electric shock electric shock electric shock
뭐해라는 두 글자에 네가 보고 싶어 날 속맘을 담아 이모티콘 하나하나 속에 달라지는 내 미묘한 심리를 알까 아니 바쁘지 않아 Nothing 나나 잠들어 있지 않아 insomnia 냐냐 지금 다른 사람과 함께이지 않아 나도 너를 생각 중 우리의 네모가는 품 엄지 손가락으로 장미꽃을 피워 향기에 취할 것 같아 오직 둘만의 비밀의 정원 I feel 너에게 한 송이를 더 보내 밤샘 작업으로 업데이트 흥미로운 이 작품의 지은이 That's me 어쩜 이 관계의 클라이맥스 이 막으로 넘어가게 지금이 그 타이밍 같은 마음인 걸 알아 Real la 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 너를 고르지 마라 Reply la 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 조금 장난스러운 나의 은유에 네 해석이 궁금해 우리의 색은 green and blue 엄지 손가락으로 말풍선을 띄워 금세 터질 것 같아 유비가 빠져 어지러워 너에게 가득히 채워 띄어쓰기 없이 보낼게 사랑인 것 같아 백만 송이 장미꽃을 나랑 피워볼래 꽃잎에 색은 우리 마음 가는 대로 칠해 시들 때도 예쁘게 우리의 네모가는 품 엄지 손가락으로 장미꽃을 피워 향기에 취할 것 같아 오직 둘만의 비밀의 정원 너에게 한 송이를 더 보내
Alright, you just listened to IU's Blooming. What a nice song. I really get so happy when I listen to this song. I don't think it's a particularly like positive song or whatever, but I like it a lot. Donghyun mentioned this song in one of his interviews for his Thai fan meets, a song that he has been listening to recently. And interestingly enough, when he talked about the songs that he listened to during his army days, he also mentioned IU's song every end of the day. So seems like he's quite an IU fan, as most people are. Most people should be. You know, she has really nice music. In fandom, people really want him to maybe appear in a drama together with her one day. To be quite honest, I'm very new to K-dramas. I've never watched a show of hers, so I have no idea how her acting is like. But people seem to be into her shows, you know, like Hotel de Luna and, oh god, the other show with the four brothers or more. Yeah, people seem to really like her acting, so yeah, who knows, maybe in the future. I think, like, when it comes to actors and actresses, I like, you know what, act with as many people as you can, you know, as diverse a number of people as you can, because I think, you know, why not? I think, you know, a lot of singers do end up as actresses or actors, you know, and in Donghyun's first show in 2016, Women at the Game Company, he also acted with Red Velvet's Irene. So I think as he continues to act, maybe the chances of him acting with another singer would be higher, you know. Alright, it's quiz time. Do you like quizzes? Because I do. I'm a nerd. No, I'm kidding. This is just a little trivia quiz, and it's gonna have 3 questions. And your prizes, or your prize for getting all 3 questions correct, is pride in yourself for being a good Donghyun fan. Yay! Okay, question number 1. Are you ready? Question number 1. Donghyun has a cat called Dong-yi, and Dong-yi is also the name of his company because he named his company after a cat. Great guy. So is Dong-yi a girl or a boy is the question, right? Jang Dong-yu's cat, Dong-yi, is that cat a girl or a boy? That's question number 1. Question number 2. What was Jang Dong-hyun's best subject in high school? What was Dong-hyun's best subject in high school? He has mentioned this like so many times, so that's a giveaway. And question number 3. Question number 3 is, what is the English song that Donghyun sang in his Thai fan meeting in February? Right? What is the English song, the only English song that he sang in his Thai fan meeting in February? Okay, I'll give you the answers after I play this song, and that would be your hint for the last question, and you'll get to see how good of a Donghyun fan you are.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just up? I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a sex that's bringing me down. I went to a whore. He said my life's a bore. So quit my wedding 'cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? My concern.
Alright, and that was your hint for question number 3. Are you ready for the answers of the very difficult and very important trivia quiz on Jang Yoon? Here we go. Question number 1 was, what is the sex of Dong-yi, who is Dong-yoon's cat? Dong-yi is Dong-yoon's little sister. She's a girl and she's very cute as cats can be, really. I have to say I'm not a super huge cat person, but he loves her so much. Dong-yi was actually taken in by his brother Dong-jin, and before that Dong-yoon says that he was always a dog person. He never knew that he would really like cats, but once they adopted Dong-yi, like, he totally fell in love, and now if you look at his company's logo, it's a cat and it's Dong-yi. And question number 2. Question number 2 is, what was Dong-yoon's best subject in high school? And the answer is math. If you look at Dong-yoon's high school scores, and there was one YouTuber that put up apparently his high school scores. I don't know how accurate they are or whether it's really his. You just have to take her word for it, really, and don't quote me on it. But if those were really Dong-yoon's scores, he had a full mark. He had full marks for math and really, really high scores for his other subjects. And he was in like the 96 to 99 percentile, which means that either he got full marks or he got like 1 point off or something. So very smart, and he worked very hard for it. He did say that in high school he started taking his studies really seriously, and so that's when he started to see his grades really improve. Alright, and on to question number 3. Question number 3 was, what was the English song that Dong-yoon sang in his Thai fan meet? And the answer was the song that we just played, and it's Green Day's Basket Case. This is an old one, but I think Dong-yoon seems to like rock quite a bit. When he was, I think, in high school, he learned how to play the guitar, and I think he was in a band of sorts for a while, so that's probably what he likes, indie songs and such. And speaking of indie bands, one of Dong-yoon's favorite songs to sing in the 노래방 is this song by the Black Skirts, and it's Antifreeze. So let's take a listen.
전부터 어쩔 수 없는 거였어. 우리 속을 홀로 떠들며 많이 외로워하지 태양과 달이 겹치게 될 때면 모든 것을 이해할 수 있을 거야. 하늘에선 비만 내렸어. 뼛속까지 다 젖었어. 얼마 있다 비가 그쳤어. 대신 눈이 내리더니 영원서도 볼 수 없던 눈보라가 뜰때 너는 내가 처음 봤던 눈동자야. 나 지금 거리들이 거울처럼 반짝여도 네가 건네주는 커피 위에 살얼음이 떠도 우리 둘은 얼어붙지 않을 거야. 바닷속의 모래까지 녹일 거야. 춤을 추며 절망이랑 싸울 거야. 얼어붙은 아스팔트 도시 위로 숨이 막힐 것 같이 차가웠던 공기 속에 너의 체온이 내게 스며들어오고 있어. 우리 둘은 얼어붙지 않을 거야. 바닷속의 모래까지 녹을 거야. 춤을 추며 절망이랑 싸울 거야. 얼어붙은 아스팔트 도시 위로 너와 나의 세대가 마지막이면 어떡해. 또 다른 빙하기가 찾아오면은 어떡해. 긴 세월에 변하지 않을 그런 사랑은 없겠지만 그 사랑을 기다려주는 그런 사람을 찾는 거야. 긴 세월에 변하지 않을 그런 사랑은 없겠지만 그 사랑을 기다려주는 그런 사람을 찾는 거야.
Antifreeze is like one of these songs that when I first listened to it, I'm like, I don't, I'm not feeling it. And then after that, like halfway through the song, it's like, wow, I really like this. So hope you enjoyed it. Antifreeze. Have you ever listened to Jang Yoon sing in any of his fan meets or whatever? Yeah. What do you think? People are very encouraging, and I think that he's improved a lot. He's very aware that he's not the greatest singer, and he really isn't. But he has passion when he sings, and he has been improving. So what do you think about being critical of your faves? I've been thinking about that a lot recently. When you look at Donghyun's acting, I think that, you know, he has made such huge improvements over the years. If I see clips of his acting in 2016, you know, it was a little bit awkward. And then when it comes to 2018, just the improvement is just ridiculous, you know. And somehow through hard work and just a lot of empathy, I guess he had really improved a lot. And come to the Tale of Nongdu, like, I mean, the depth of emotion that he has to master in order to play this character is really quite wondrous. And obviously playing a feminine character, you know, somebody who is trying to act as a woman, he really pulled that aspect really well and pulled it off well. But there are still some scenes where I would go, I wish I could see a little bit more, and I look forward to him like gaining more experience. Like, for example, the scene where he kisses in the rain, there's this one part where his hands are like shaking, and I always thought like, oh, I wish that part looked a little bit more natural. And then the scene where he fights Teo in the woods or the forest, I wish his punches were like a little bit stronger. Teo really killed it in that scene, and so I thought like Dong-yoon, generally his action scenes are really good, but just needed like a little bit more punch, a little bit more strength in the punches. I would have liked things like that. I don't think that his breakthrough was brought about by anybody in particular. I know there's a Forbes article on that, and I can't stand that article. He made or broke this show. Of course, it's nobody's one person's effort. It never is. Like the cast, the crew, the writers, the directors, everybody comes together, but as a protagonist, if he dropped the ball, yeah, this show wasn't gonna happen. So he really, as the protagonist, really stepped up to the plate and thus got his breakthrough character, and that's how I'm a fan, So yeah, but I always sincerely believe that there's always room for improvement for anybody in any career. And so, as much as I'm in awe of him, yeah, I think a little bit of, if you don't really like something, it's okay, So we talked about the shows of Dong-yoon. Did you know that he also appeared in a couple of music videos? And these are really cool music videos. I really like them. I especially like Galaxy, because in Galaxy he wears predominantly white and he really embodies the high school oppa vibe. And I hope in the future he'll also be able to feature in a couple more music videos. It'll be fun to see them. Anyway, this is Galaxy.
커피를 너무 많이 마셨나 봐요. 심장이 막 두근대고 잠은 잘 수가 없어요. 한참 뒤에 별빛이 내리면 난 다시 잠들 순 없겠죠. 지나간 새벽을 다 세면 다시 내 곁에 잠들겠죠. 너의 품에 잠든 난 마치 천사가 된 것만 같아요. 난 그대 품에 별빛을 쏟아내리고 은하수를 만들어 어디든 날아가게 할 거야. Cause I'm a pilot anywhere. Cause I'm a pilot anywhere. Light sky, shooting star, 지게 내 galaxy. Cause I'm a pilot anywhere. Cause I'm your pilot. 내 곁에 저 별을 다 내게만 지게 my galaxy. Like a star 내리는 빛처럼 반짝이는 널 가지고 싶어 get my mind. 엄지와 검지만 해도 내 마음을 너무 잘 표현해 부터 안달나니까 마냥 떨리기만 한 게 아니야. 준비가 되면 쏠린 인공위성처럼 네 추울 마구 맴돌려 해. 더 가까워진다면 네가 가져줄래 이 떨림을. 어제는 내가 기분이 참 좋아서 지나간 행성에다가 그대 이름 새겨놓았죠. 한참 뒤에 별빛이 내리면 그 별이 가장 붉게 빛나요. 지나간 새벽
전화하면 좀 이상한 걸까? 문자를 보내기도 애매한 시간일까봐 너를 바래다 준지 길어봤자 5분 내겐 끝도 없이 멈춰있는 시간 같아. 남들 다 한다는 그런 밀고 당김이 나는 어려워. 내가 싫어질까봐 어쩌지도 못하고 내 앞에 있던 막차는 떠나네. 오늘은 안 되겠어. 이러다 또 못 잔다고. 네가 먼저 잠들기 전에 지금 달려가. 우선 꼭 끌어안고 인사라도 해야겠어. 출발. 나름 바쁜 남자라 내게 말해왔지만 사실 안가해. 내가 귀찮을까봐 어쩌지도 못하고 내 앞에 있던 막차는 떠나가네. 오늘은 안 되겠어. 이러다 또 못 잔다고. 네가 먼저 잠들기 전에 지금 달려가. 우선 꼭 끌어안고 인사라도 해야겠어. 잠깐만 바보 같은 걸까. 혼자 이러다가 집에 가게 될까. 어젯밤도 네 생각에 못 잤지만 괜찮아. 안 졸려나 힘들지도 않아. 자꾸 웃음만 나와. 오늘은 안 되겠어. 이러다 나 죽는다고. 네가 먼저 잠들기 전에 지금 달려가. 우선 꼭 끌어안고 너의 눈을 바라보고 인사라도 해야겠어. Good night.
You just listened to that 5 minutes by 10 centimeters, so 10 cm. They're a band, an indie band, and this is my favorite out of the lot. This song, let me tell you, is just so nice. I love the chill vibe, and Donghyun really looks so good in this music video as well. So do check it out if you have the time. Check out the music video. And I think that's all I have for today. You know, it's been really fun just doing nothing in particular. Thank you for taking the time to listen. I'm gonna leave you with a song that is my personal favorite from the fan meets that he held, and I find the lyrics particularly meaningful, and I think that Donghyun probably chose that because he wanted to convey like his love for his fans and his gratefulness for his fans as well. So this is Paul Kim's Me After You, and this is gonna be a really awkward but hopefully nice mix that you would enjoy.
너를 만나 그 후로 눈부시게 빛나는 아침 너를 떠올리며 눈뜨는 하루 식탁 위에
나 이토록 사랑할 수 있었던 건 아직 어리고 모자란 내 맘 따뜻한 이해로 다 안아줘서.
Thank you for taking the time to listen to this podcast, and I hope that all you Donggilis can continue to embrace Donghyun, give him a warm embrace and continue to support him. There's only so much that I can do as an international fan, but I do really enjoy his work. At the same time, please warmly embrace each other as well. Please stay safe, especially at this time. And maybe I'll see you next time. I'm signing off. I'm Kira Nain. See you.